is confusing. We have to remember that. If you're working in the internet and you're blogging, you have to remember the average user is perplexed by the internet. And if you forget what's happening on the other side of the desk, you're going to start putting out stuff that is going into a vacuum. You're not talking to the right people. Always get out and see what's on the other side. So if you've got people that are reading your blog, just ask them point blank, why don't you ever, like if you know that somebody is a regular visitor, why don't you ever comment? Why don't you, what is it? Well, I don't have anything to say. If you think you don't have anything to write, imagine the person who's reading it, they might have anything to say. And they're afraid because they're putting themselves out there. So how do you make them do it? I don't know. I wish there was a tried and true way. Has anybody had any experience with anything? Let's hear it.
I just
yes.
Food.
Food.
Every time
Internet
I post
food?
something about food, I swear if I put anything up with it, like what I fixed for dinner or something great, it will start this huge thread. And I mean, everybody I know is, talking about,
work that into marketing
on my business page. On my business page, and our business is that we do outdoor living spaces. So we do outdoor living spaces.
Oh no,
Okay.
she has koi fish. Totally, I don't know if that would be big food.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a good point.
We were at a restaurant. I put this up on my business page. We were at Surfrider, and I mean, the food they brought was so beautiful, and we had these bloody mirrors.
Does that mean what I'm saying is not important? Yeah, in a lot of cases it's not. It really isn't. Let's face it. You're going to hit a certain percentage of people that are willing to do it, and you've got to hit them at the exact right time that they want to do it. Because even if they have a strong opinion about it, they may not want to write about it that day because they don't have time. There's so many different variables to that. But
another idea is just to ask them, what's important to you? What do you want to know about it?
Yeah, always ask questions. Answer a question with a question always works. It works in sales. It worked for a guy that I like, and you're going to hear this, but say it anyway, Jesus. Always asked. He always answered. Always answered a question with a question. And it's a great technique for a blogger. So why not use the tried and true? So, but it doesn't mean that someone's going to respond. There's this whole thing about, if you're in front of somebody and I'm talking to Nicole and I ask her a question, she has no choice but to respond. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. On the internet, you've got what I call, people, like, go to a bar, people get liquid courage, they'll say something stupid because they've got a couple of cups of liquid courage, Internet muscles. I'll say anything because nobody knows who I am. And that, you got to be careful because you're going to draw a few of those whack jobs out too. But anyway. Question?
Well, I was going to make a comment.
Yes, please.
Because it was something personal about you. Because when it snowed, I actually went out with my flip.
Nicole's got a big old stack over there. Go grab some.
Yes. If you would like to hear more from Frank.
Oh, please.
He will be at Media Fest, which is Retail Alliance event tonight. The event is from 4 to 8.